So today we're going to be taking a look at the K688 CT. Now this is a dynamic microphone made by FiFine. That is actually the way you're supposed to pronounce it, they told me. I've always thought it was FiFine, but it's FiFine. So just thought I'd let you know that. Now, this was sent to me for the purpose of doing a review, but that won't affect any of my opinions. I'll let you know what I think and we'll see what it's like. Now, in the box you get a fairly comprehensive user manual with everything explained nice and easily. It's easy to understand. Then you have a 3-meter long USB-C to USB-C cable, which also has a USB-A adapter, which is a nice touch. Then here we have the G-clamp, and then the boom arm that goes onto the G-clamp. Here's the microphone, and it's got a lovely feeling velvety pop filter. Now, assembling the boom arm couldn't be easier. It comes with a 3/8 to 5/8 thread, and then you take the G-clamp and you tighten it down to your desk. And then all you need to do is put the boom arm into the slot on the G-clamp and move it to whatever position you want. Nice and simple. There will also be affiliate links in the description if you're interested in getting one for yourself. It can use either USB or XLR inputs, so if you've got a mix amp you can use the XLR mode. I don't have a mix amp myself, so I can't test that. On the back you have your microphone gain and headphone output, as well as the 3.5mm headphone jack. It also has touch to mute, which is just on the side here. Goes red when it's muted, green when it's not. This is the first time I've used the dynamic mic where you have to talk into the end of it, and this is actually the refresh. So it had a refresh of this microphone. There was the cable change, so it became a USB-C to USB-C with the A adapter on. They also slightly changed the pop filter. It's slightly more dense than it was previously. Also the capsule, if you have a look here, you'll see that the capsule is slightly further back. Now, before the refresh, the capsule was right at the tip, so it would pick up plosives a lot more. If you look at something like the Shure SM7B, the capsule is way back, so you have to be really close to that. That's why you see people using it where their mouth is almost touching it to get the best out of it. So this is kind of in between. Now let's do some plosive tests. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Let's see how it rejects tapping. Now tapping on the boom arm. And then this is how it sounds with the standard noise rejection filter on OBS. Does a pretty good job. So now I'm about 12 inches away from the microphone. Now I'm about 6 inches away from the microphone. And now I'm right on top of the microphone. Now what you're hearing is the microphone straight out of the box with no EQ, no filters, nothing. And as far as talking straight into it, because it's a cardioid pattern, it should reject noise to a point from every other direction. I've just cut my hair, so I'll show you with the hair clip is what I mean. So there you go, it should reject things like keyboard noise to a certain point. And just as a comparison, this is me using the mic that I've used for the past year or so, the HyperX Quadcast 2. I mostly bought this for the red glow. It's a pretty decent mic, you know, I've been quite happy with it. However, all of the testing I've done with this and talking to people on Discord, everybody that I've spoken to, all my friends, have all said that this sounds better than the Quadcast, which retails for 125 quid. This is significantly cheaper. And I actually like the sort of stealthy look that they've gone for. It looks a little bit like the Shure range. It did take me a couple of days to get used to a microphone pointing directly at me. I'm used to having one off to the side, but I'm used to it now. It feels normal. It feels natural. Now the Quadcast 2 runs at 24-bit 96 kilohertz, whereas this runs at 16-bit 48 kilohertz. But it's still, I think it does actually sound better. So as far as the numbers go, they don't tell the whole story. I've also tested this on my phone because you can just plug a USB-C straight into your phone and use it as a mic. I mean, probably not many people do that, but you can do that. And when I've been talking to people on calls, they've also complimented it and said it sounds, really impressive. You can also get the microphone on its own if you've already got a boom arm, which I have, but I still used it to see what this one was like. And honestly, I am blown away by how good this microphone is. I think the build quality is excellent. The price coming with a boom arm at the moment it's £67, and I think for that is an absolute steal. I mean, it's half the price of my normal mic that I use. So this will now be my main mic for streaming, and yeah, I love it. I can't say anything bad about it. It does everything it's supposed to, and it does it really well, and it puts a lot of more expensive microphones to shame. I mean, yeah, well done, FiFine. Although I'm still gonna call you FiFine because it rolls off the tongue easier. So let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you use one of these? Have you used any of the other products that FiFine make? I noticed looking on their site they do a lot of microphones, headphones. Yeah, they make tons of stuff. So yeah, let me know what you use in the comments. So thank you, FiFine, for sending this out to me. Really impressed, and I'm going to be using it. Thanks, guys. Take care.